And we'll get the modern blitzkrieg. Org for tanks, breakthrough for tanks, recovery rate for tanks. That's fine, because we're focusing quite nicely on tanks. Also focusing on our nuclear program. It's going to be about a third as strong as the... maybe that's pushing it. Might even be a sixth as strong as the Bhutanese nuclear program. Oh, right, I've been missing out. I want my rocket effort. Damn, I should have taken that before researching that, but hey, when I get my jets, that'll help out. So we have you here, which is a bit of a waste. What'll I do with you? I'll get you over here. I'm forcing these guys into attrition, shame for them. Alright, well, I'll go up to my old home in Edinburgh. Plenty of harsh treatment ready to roll, but we won't be needing them just yet. A lot of people just waiting on infantry equipment, but I'm happy to report that we're actually making some of that. Great modern tanks. But could I please have some modern SPGs, please? I'd actually like to compare the SPG with the old one. Okay, so defense goes down, breakthrough goes down, soft attack goes up. Wait, is this even worth having? It costs twice as much to produce. Sure, the armor is better, and the piercing is better. But that does not seem worth the money. The only thing helpful is that they have a bit better armor. Worse defense, worse breakthrough, slightly better soft attack. Now, what about a just general modern tank? Yeah, soft attack's a bit garbage. Hard attack's good, but I like to mix these anyway. Is that even worth it? So much more expensive. They do have very high hardness, so they're going to take almost no damage from soft attack. Okay, that itself, I suppose, is worth having. Well, we're doing it anyway, and that's what we'll shift production to. With that in mind, you're the big gun. The big gun is the SP, so El Tanco. So if I take modern tank and switch you out a bit, how could I make you better? Reliability would be nice. Main gun would also be nice. Maybe just in general getting really high reliability so I stop having them break down on me. Because that tiny increase in speed doesn't seem worth it. This will be the final El Tanco type. Expensive. Oh, there's a thought. Wouldn't I need to change these out to use modern tanks instead of medium tanks? That's harsh. That is very harsh. And I already have these guys that are halfway through being made. Alright. What I can do then is just duplicate this and go modern tanks. I'm going to switch you out for modern tank, modern tank. And these I'll switch out when I actually have them available. Combat width remains 20, which is nice. Kinda makes me wish I didn't switch out the old ones entirely, because I may need a few of them every now and then, just for the current ones that are still running. So, it was just medium tanks, right? No, they were El Tancos. Maybe just having one up there. Really the point there is just to replace any losses. Because I don't see the point in switching out my existing templates. templates isn't the right word, but my existing deployed divisions. I tell you, it's nice having manpower. Don't know how much longer I'll keep it when I'm fighting Germany, but for now it is nice. Oh man, I can't wait to reduce Germany to a steaming wreck. The stuff in dark green, that's the core of Germany that I need to take down. Thankfully, I shouldn't need to take much if I just get a really good nuclear program going. However, if their planes are too strong for me, then that's also going to prove a problem. But my point of invasion is here and no more. And it's going to have to be really good. I no longer defend this either. I'm keen to see if there were any changes to the making peace at the peace table. For that I should take a good look at the allies though. Oh heavens, there are a lot of allies. What I'm looking for are allies that are not democratic. They're the ones that tend to cause me problems. But I don't think there are any. And there's the Japanese problem, isn't there? Oh well, no shortage of problems for me. Jake, you should try to defeat them without nukes. Every end game is just about spam nukes. Is so dull. Well, I'd love to go for that willy-nilly, but I have very, very limited resources. Mussolini's taking the stuff back. I could never hold on to that with Germany breathing down my neck, though. AI trigger for Germany taking the war with Soviets requires them to have eliminated all mainland neighbours they're at war with, Jake. Well, Sweden is holding out like nobody's business. How do they even manage that? Okay, swell. We have a staggering 1 reactor. Well, really? Only 1? I thought I'd built 2. Maybe it's not counting them properly. Would not surprise. I need to get my decryption going because everybody's just hamming into what I have. I am certain I have built more than 1. There's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And I'm still treating the Italians like dirt, right? Of course I am, so I get everything. So once again, if I go to my recruit and deploy and I go to modern tanks, I can replace this with modern SP artillery. And damn, does it look like it means business. Soft attack actually ends up going down. Probably because it hasn't taken into account something, I don't even know. Could give it support artillery, but I'm also wondering what's the point of doing that. Hardness is not as hard as it could be though, because of these guys being involved. Maybe I should just take them away and enjoy ludicrous amounts of hardness. Sure, organization just takes a plummet, but could I add maybe 2 more regular tanks? Super hard, super lacking in org, but you'd never take it down. I'm wondering if that's worth it. Just a little bit of anti-tank and I'd be pretty scuppered for them. Well, I don't know is the honest answer to that. What do you guys think? Should I keep the motorized infantry or not? Because I'm not sure. That extra bit of hardness, meaning that I take almost no soft attack, does seem pretty tempting. I'll keep it like this for the moment though. Throw in 2 inf just for some org. Yeah, but throwing in inf will bring down the hardness. No signal company for organization. I have not researched signal company. So what if I just had you as infantry instead? Then hardness goes down even more, so forget that. If I just have one soft attack taking 22%, soft attack taking 10%. Damn, that is sweet. I think I'll keep it how it is. A wee bit of organization is necessary. Jake, do you really want to give up battle trucks? The battle truck logistics was the best we ever saw, so perhaps not. Well, that's good and glorious. I don't feel the need for TD or AA. Or my own super heavy mouse. It's pretty cool. You can actually research across those. Don't know how I didn't know, but I didn't. That seems pretty good on the organization. I never use these. Perhaps I should consider trying that. Extra entrenchment. I should make my existing ones better at least. Or is there something else to research? Heh. Jet bombers. Might be necessary at some point. I don't need better strat bombers though, let's not go down that path. Ah, that's right, I was working on you. Getting some actual encryption. Mechs? No, I don't have the resources to produce any reasonable amount of mechs, so I'm passing on that. Rocket effort is done, so what comes next? Gotta remain true neutral here. These are unnecessary, so I'll just ignore them. And get rid of that. So none of that is necessary. You are, well, maybe. I mean, I got points to spare. Convoy raiding, naval speed. Actually, who knows? I might be raiding the enemy convoys over here. Could try it at least. Might learn a thing or two. So how am I going to take down the Germans? Well, what I want in that case is to grab whatever boats I can and just sail them over here so I can have a look at these guys. Might get passing information, might not. Jake, that 20 org is more than the current motorized would give you. I think I will look into signal companies and then try to make nothing but loads of tanks. That's consideration. The thing is, I'm going to be waiting a while anyway. 0.2 per day. I don't think it's going at 0.2. It's going a lot faster than that. The UI is lying to me then. Probably just didn't update. If I saved and loaded, then it would. That is my blind belief. I will stick to it. It continues to tell me about Alexandria having issues, even though I don't own. Well, maybe it thinks I own it. Loving how Italy did not make the big comeback here. In fact, Spain got pushed out. I think the capitulation of Italy really drove down the amount of troops they had available for that. All adults continue to serve, and the German army continues to be utterly terrifying. Check the division composition. Ah, Marco, good to see you. The division composition is railroad to force us to use infantry-type battalions. This problem is augmented by the huge defensive bonuses of Hoi 4. With that said, an all-heavy tank division should still work great if you attack only in planes, so it is invulnerable to soft attack. That's only going to take 10% of the soft attack damage. Still, that requires me to produce it, and Ethiopia's only got dirt at the moment. Not looking so good on that. Maybe I should call canny on my nuclear program, but I love my nuclear program. And civ factories are so expensive anyway. Alright, well apparently I do own stuff in Alexandria. I don't know how that's working out, but it is. We have 2 divisions more than necessary here. But we would need 3 down there to sort things out. How about Ankara? Does it have too many? It's got 4 too many. So... but that might include these people that are already shuffling around. Once they're out... ah, jeez, get out of my country. I should never have allowed these French and... well, I got a couple of you, so I'm going to tell you to head over to Alexandria. Such a mystery that it's actually owned by me, or controlled by me at least. I got a couple more of you down there. Because if it wants to give me the goodies, then all the better. Jake, nukes are a crutch. Do you really need a crutch? I know the answer is yes, but at least pretend you aren't DDR cripple. Listen, Ethiopia's had so little to work with all game when playing as neutral. At least let me have my nukes. I don't know why I'm asking you for that. I can do whatever the hell I want. Except close my economy. Yeah, if I just had more units available beforehand, if I'd held off on my invasion of Italy. Well, maybe that's unfair, because the whole reason I was able to push into Italy was because the Americans had allowed it. And I promptly got pushed back, and then pushed back again. Oh, I lost way too many lives in Italy. I borderline feel bad for them. Oh, it's an ahead of time penalty. I keep mixing those up with actual just 50% research bonuses. It's pretty bad of me. So what's next? Night vision could help. I think I'll look into some signal companies, and I want to see what else the signal companies can do for me. Nah, they increase that initiative, but the initiative is unnecessary, so I don't think I'll push for that. I can just hold and re-attack. That's probably something that may get patched out in the future, who knows? I certainly don't. Yeah, the UK are keeping the Germans and the Italians busy, which works to my immense benefit. And astonishingly, the Raj have pushed back against the Japanese. In fact, all survival of the Raj is something that amazes me. It's good for me because it means I don't have to dedicate troops to defending this horrible front. I feel like more grunts would be good grunts though, but nah, you know what, I've got plenty. I'm noticing Raj is going for the Soviets as well. Soviets also have service by requirement, so they must be drowning in manpower, but still, good going Raj. I just wish you weren't eating into what is clearly my part of Iran here. They capitulated to me fair and square. And looking at it, what would I be needing to help defend here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 24 divisions, I would say, would be good for holding off the Japanese. Depends what they do for that. I still don't want to help them out, but it might be nice of me to do that. Just help keep the Japanese at bay. Or just, you know, you hold... No, they got a border here, don't they? If I just sent them and cut the Japanese off here and tried to just hold this line, that would help them out so much. And essentially help me out as well. I know I want to invade Germany, but this is going to save me one huge headache down the line, so it may well be worth it. They're actually waiting on motorized. Oh, and infantry equipment. They're using some basic infantry equipment. That's just sad. Okay, well that means you get top priority then. It'll only take a couple of days for that to arrive. Oh, if even that. There they go. Some of you will be green, but I think that's okay. And I will actually let them produce more. So I guess you don't count as home defense. We're going to need our own theater for you. Call it Screw Japan. They cost me too much over in... Oh wow, one that isn't part of the army of clones. Berhanu Mariam. What gene pool did you come from? Okay, what am I trying to say here? Because I'm losing my own head. Oh, I don't have access from you. I'm going to have to change that. Thankfully they say yes, because hey, same side, right? We'll put an end to the Japanese together. Okay. Yeah, the more I think about it, it is pretty important to keep Japan out. I wonder if it's worth training my grunts. I don't really have the spare equipment for it. Spare equipment for much at the moment. Actually, that said, is it even worth training up new guys of you when I desperately need more equipment? Part of me thinks no. And there we go, that saves me a huge amount. Once I'm suddenly back in the green, I'll consider that again. Shane asks, what ideology is Jake? True neutral, and that's how we're going to stay. I had this wonderful idea that I would try to balance out the influence of communism, fascism and democracy inside my country, but a quick glance at the event files told me that that really wouldn't work out the way I wanted to. So, I did not. So you guys are going to have your defensive line like so. In the end it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hopefully, so 4 of you will be on it, and you'll all be behind a river. Bhutan are not involved. Tibet, you're not in the Allies, are you? Thank Christ for that, so there's not going to be any hanky-panky going on here. The idea is just starve out the Japanese. I don't like what's going on here. It's probably because I gave them an order like this. So they immediately wanted to find the nearest port to go to and then start marching. That's not what I want you to do though, I want you to land first. When does the game end, Jake? The game ends when I tell it to end. Oh, nice. Don't know who marched in and took this. Oh, looks like America's going to be taking land for me. That's nice. I can't take land for me. But they can. Good. Keep moving. I'm still going to keep this fallback line. Population is kind of nice. Maybe the rules have changed between the patches. I couldn't honestly tell. I could quickly check if there are no disagreeing Italians getting in my way. Alright, good job, you arrived. Here's your plan. Please get to it with utmost haste. We cut them off. They only have this one port. Okay, they are pushing back there though. God. all of our research done here. I don't see the need for improved rocket engines. I don't feel the need for satellite either, because I don't need to defend, I only need to attack. Lovely. Maybe not so lovely. I would like some better engineers. To the point where I'll have them. Because it's improvement with no cost to resources. Of course. What's another enemy or two? Well, this might not be so easy. Never said it would be, but a man can hope. But I just need to cut them off. We'll get them in position and hope for the best. Right, I don't know what I meant to do with my harsh treatment, but I'll just deploy them. And boom, not have any more of those. And where would I even put you? I'm not going to be taking any of that Japanese land for me, sadly. Not occupation-wise. I guess I'll have you over in Britain. Liverpool, because why not? Nuke Rome, Jake. Oh, there are lots of things I would love to nuke. I'll probably be passing on Rome. Okay, this could work. If I cut them off here and just keep the line like that. That does require... Who are you, anyway? Oh, it's the Raj, hard at work. Unfortunately, if they move in here, that's not going to work out. Ah, they were already there, it seems. Well, go figure. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. That would make it 7, which is still more than I would like. Don't know how strong these guys are. Okay, well we know we have plenty of units here, so what I'd like is to get you folks over here and see if we can't just snip them. Because these Japanese are getting on my nerves. And I don't need them being any stronger than they are right now. So bring them down. Fortunately, we have a bit of air support. It's not ours. Air support. Okay, sure. I'll almost believe that. The goal of this is not to make some miraculous pushback of the Japanese, but just to stop them from pushing further into the British Raj, because the British Raj capitulation is a whole lot of British Raj, or a whole lot of India that I would have to push through, that I don't want to have to push through. Okay, this is not a battle that's going to go my way. How do I solve the Japan problem? Could push from another direction. Could actually have this line advance nicely. Or I could just keep an eye on their movements and change my own accordingly. Good. Don't need to look at doctrine ever again. Could get more excavation going. Is there anything I actually produce myself that I need more of? Chromium and oil is all I produce. That's just nasty. Although if I produced more oil, I'd have more to export. There is some line of reasoning there. And I do like more. More is more. Fascism is growing dangerously high in India, but Lord Linlithgow is on the case. He keeps everyone on the straight and narrow, as he should. I wonder if we can cut everyone on this side off. Boy, that would be... Okay, that's not going to happen, I see.